Hey everyone, this is Coach Adiam here, and I have my assistant here with me today. This is
Coach Selena.
Okay, so Coach Selena and I will be doing an activity about how to keep calm in a difficult situation. So what we did is we found small stones, or you can use a big stone if you like, or you can use the shell that you found on the beach or that you already have laying around your house. And if you don't have any of those things, you can also use a piece of paper. And so for this activity, the point of this activity is to think of a positive thought or a favorite phrase that you have. For example, you can say, I can get through this, I can do this, I'm going to succeed. Or you don't have to use any of those words, you can use any words that you like. And so like once you finish making those, you can keep them in your pocket or in your house or in your car or in your book bag, and your, like whatever is you have access to. And so I'm going to show you how you can use these stones and how they can be useful. But first, I'm going to show you what me and my assistant did here. So my assistant has her phrase. It says, I can get through this, and it looks like, okay, put it up. It looks like this, and she drew a heart, and I know it's hard to see the phrase, but it says, I can get through this. Show it. Here, let's go closer. Yeah, there we go. And she also wrote it on a piece of paper. And let's see the paper. And she colored it. She colored the what she said. It says, I can get through this. And she did a pretty good job, so great job. And you will keep this in your pockets, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't get to color my heart.
You can color your heart. So I will show you how we can do this by using, so my stone says I can do this because I can do this video. And
I can get through.
And you're going to put it in your hands, and you're going to do deep breathing exercise, inhaling and squeezing the stone at the same time, and relaxing your hands, and putting your hands in your legs. Okay, so sit down. All right. Okay, hold on to your stone.
Okay.
Okay. Breathe in. Okay. Okay, thank you for the example. Yeah. And you could do these in difficult situations like where we are now with the COVID-19, and something you can't control, but you can control about how you handle the situation and how you're calm about it. So another thing is a test taking anxiety tips. So I'm going to give you some tips that I heard of and other people probably know. So just put your answers below in the comments, or you can DM me your answers and I put it in the story. It says, how many of you experience some anxiety or stress when you take a test? This is a common stress for kids and also adults alike. So Selena, do you get stressed when you are reading with your teacher or you're taking tests in school?
I take tests.
Do you get stressed?
I get stressed sometimes because I don't like when I read with my teachers. So I kind of just like to read with them, but not really, not them.
Okay.
But so I just don't like to read with them. I said I'm tired. They started screaming at me.
Okay, thank you. And how do you feel after you read or before you take a test?
I feel happy because they let me take a nap after that, and then we get to eat lunch after naps, and then we get to go out for recess because we need to go.
So does you're going to recess help you be less stressed?
Yes,
because you get to play, right?
Yes, I get
What do
to
you
play? We played tag, hide and go
Uh-huh.
seek, and we also played a cat game.
Okay. What is it?
Cat game.
What is that?
A cat game, you have to crawl and find people
Okay.
and to try to pretend to bite them.
Okay. Pretend?
Yes.
Okay. So what sort of thing do you say before you read with your teacher? What do you say to keep yourself calm
I say
and less stress?
I said, would I may please calm down myself, and then I go sit down on the carpet and calm myself.
Okay.
So So I don't want to cry because I want to go home.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to.
And so it someone says, what do you help to combat this? So like for this test, of course she doesn't know what that means. But you know, you're taking a test, what you can do is just be calm and not be stressed about the situation that you're in when you're taking a test. Because I know like many college students, when they're taking a test, they don't feel like they're prepped enough and they get scared. And you know, when you're scared and when you're just stressing about the test, you end up not getting the score that you like. So you can do a deep breathing exercise before you take the test, and that is from your worry rock. This is the worry right there we're talking about, like the stone, and you can use it. You know, you can take it with you when you're taking the test if you're allowed to take it in, and you know, you can put it in your pockets. And every time that you feel stressed, you can put your hands in your pocket and just breathe while you're taking the test.
So you have to put it.
Okay. If you say negative things about yourself before tests, you can counter these thoughts with positive thoughts. And what can you say to yourself to increase your confidence, you ask? Well, you can say, I can do this, I can get through this, and I can succeed. And so one thing that we know is scientifically proven that ways to help with a test, testing anxiety is to read through the question before you answer anything. Sometimes you can get anxiety from not knowing what questions are going to be on the test, but this method helps you know what to expect. So that means your worry stone will help you be calm. But if you read before your test, and you know, if you practice your questions and do things that you normally do to prep for your test, then you should be all good. Thanks for watching.